Hey there everyone, my name is Monkey from the Guys Play Games, back with some more. This game, you know, that thing that's been in development for a while, you know how many times I'm gonna make that joke? Tee hee ho ho. Ice Block Drop, if I remember, I know exactly what level this is. It's actually like, compared to a lot of the levels in this world, it's not particularly long. It is a Sheath available level. Should I be Sheath, just to mess things up a bit? I love her little overworld sprite. I mean, obviously to base her costume too. Like, I mean, I say that, but like, Coots is too. Look at this. He's a blue arrow. Isn't that funny? Because he's player 2. I love, that's one of those little details you don't think about, but it's like, it's really cute that they went to the attention to actually make the overworld sprites based on their colors too. You know, why not? I'll be Sheath. Bugger it all. This has that Sticker Star song. Sticker Star is I'm not gonna talk too much about it. Let's just leave it at that. Sticker Star is Sticker Star. Oh, sweet! You get to be Fireman right away. Can Sheath kill those dudes with a fireball? She sure can. Heck to the yes. Oh, I guess I'll take the extra hit. But like, Sheath's flight is tricky to use sometimes, just because you have to like preemptively use it. Because if you use it when you're falling, you're gonna like the momentum carries. So what'll end up happening is you think like, oh yeah, I'll just use it to stop myself from falling to my death, but like if you're already falling, it's usually already too late. Right? Here's actually, I think, a situation where it might be useful. Yeah. I don't have to babysit a key either, I can just walk. So let's make sure not to fall into a pit, you know? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, no, never mind. And that's enough of that because I like the fireball. Die, snowman, you don't belong in this world. Fun and original reference. No one's ever said that before, eh? Ooh, tricky platforming as Sheath, but it's not that bad. Just take a running jump. I say, and then I feel like I'm gonna die here for sure. Oh, you know, I'll take the hit. Whatever. We didn't die. It's all good. Remember that you can go on top of these guys, because they're traditionally like. They're thwomps, but only side spiky thwomps. There we go. I got the league, so I won't have to ever do it again. Not that it was particularly like difficult as Sheath. Is there anything on top of this? I think that's the kind of place you'd put a hidden block up there, but yeah, whatever. It's funny how I'm like, oh man, snowman, but like I don't think the snowmen are particularly threatening, but it's just funny to act like they are. All right. Drop down, please. Okay, and there we go. A jumpy jump. I feel like thwomps are one of those things that's like, it's rare. Like, it's funny how well they work as like an enemy you can actually just walk on top of. Because I mean, obviously, Spec, that's one of the nice things about Spec is it natively supports that for like everything. You have a wide variety of NPC codes, and hey, this part will be easy as Sheath. That's kind of funny. Normally, this part's a little tricky because of the spikes, but she just bounces on them. That's awesome. Alright. Okay, nothing's gonna pop out of a pipe and hurt me. Oh, come on! I said you're not going to do that, you jerk! I was on top of the pipe. You're not a red piranha plant, even though that's not actually what red piranha plants do. Which I always think is kind of funny. It's like every game ever that has red piranha plants that isn't an actual, like how do you put it? Like, that isn't the original, you know, Lost Levels SMB2 treats red piranha plants like they just don't care about you at all. But even in Lost Levels and SMB2, they do care about you. They just have, you know, reduced proximity basically. But like if you're on top of them, they still won't pop up. It's just you have to be closer to make them stop popping up. But that's usually translated to just they don't care about you at all. Oh, I can just bounce. We're good. We're good. That's kind of cheatsy as shit. I forgot that. I think whatchamacallit, what's his face? Tangy mentioned actually, I think specifically that this level is actually a lot easier with Sheath. So I'm kind of glad I picked her, just to show off that, yeah, no, Sheath isn't just hard mode all the time. This is a nice level though. I think I actually remember what I wanted to talk about last part just now, because did I talk about that? Yeah, that must be it. The Super Mario Bros. 2 Japan versus Lost Levels versus Doki Doki Panic thing, which I think is funny because over the years it's kind of like become like everyone knows about. You know, it's like you come out like I think there's like someone made a joke. It's like you come out the womb knowing Super Mario Bros. 2 was originally Doki Doki Panic and whatnot. And instead of paying attention to this cutscene, I'm going to talk about this because I think it's funny because it goes even further than that because Doki Doki Panic was itself originally supposed to be a Mario game, right? That was the intention before they changed it to Doki Doki Panic. I don't remember the exact reasons why. You can look it up yourself, but it's funny that it's like it goes like, you know, it's like a full rotation, you know? That like the like common like fun fact of, did you know this game's actually supposed to be Doki Doki Panic? Isn't even, or like it's not supposed to be a Mario game, isn't even true. Because it was originally a Mario game. That's, at the very least, that's what it was like first started out as. So it's funny how it goes for, you know, does a 360 and whatnot, you know, they do a 360 and walk away. Anyways, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. French fries. Pound, pound, pound. I love that. It's a cute little animation that they just all fly out like that. Because I think it's funny if you look like Iris looks so just like she just like she does not care at all. Raquel and Coot are like freaking out. She's like kind of in like an action pose, and then even Demo's just like kind of like she's used to it, you know. I also love because I have the bobble. You can barely. Is that? Wait, is that Demo's hat? I want to see this. No, that was Sheath, wasn't it? Wait, what was that? Because that was a little pink part of a sprite popping out, but that couldn't have been Sheath. Because that's not her. That's not how she looks. Oh, maybe it was because Sheath was doing a different pose behind the bush. Maybe that's what it was? That's my best guess. Because it can't be Demo, because she doesn't. I thought like she has the little bobble, but no, they're not that thick on this sprite. Oh, by the way, the fun fact about that little flag guy, even though he's just like a normal little like, he's basically like a little tweeter, but he's actually like immune to like everything, other than like just the usual stuff. Like you can't freeze him, you can't firebomb, or like I think you can hammer him, but I've never had a hammer in this level to check. But I know you specifically can't freeze him because the level actually starts you off with a thing. Oh, get the thing. Yeah. Boo doo 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 doo. Oh, I crouched and it still wasn't enough. I can't crouch under anything. I always suck. Okay, come on, Christmas tree. I love how they made it a Christmas tree and then they also made it blue just to really double in that. Like, yeah, no, it's ice. But it's like, on the one hand, I kind of wish it was just a normal pine tree, but like at the same time, I was like, eh, I get it. And I kind of like that it's so just like, yeah, no, it's just blue tree. Screw it. Uh-oh. Oh, that was close. If I did not make that jump, I would have died, for sure. Oof. That part of the level right there is surprisingly tight, because like it really just comes down to if you mess up the bomb throws, you die, because you'll get crushed. Which I think is kind of funny. Oh! No, come on! No, it still wasn't high enough, man! I missed out on a whole Rao coin. I've been robbed. Oh, that's fine. I like that the screen still kind of scrolls while you're getting the power up. Because I can't quite deal with that. Anyways, what the second half? This level's pretty straightforward. trying to think. I guess I'll just mention the boss fight coming up ahead is definitely where the first actually like real deal. Like, ah, what the? Prep that happens. Uh-oh. I'm gonna use the power up. Part of me wants to not, because this is easier as small, but like, because this is the part that's tricky right here. But I can kind of try to freeze something like that. I wonder if that actually makes it harder. Whatever. At least I have a block. Yikes. Oh, banana. I love they have banana cannons. That's funny to me. I guess that's good enough. Okay. These jumps are mostly pretty straightforward. Oh, that one can be a little tricky because if you're on the right side of the tofu block, it'll definitely get you. I love that it just sends them flying away. I forget why that was even like. I think that was just because it was like funny or something weird like that. Ah, this sucker. So you hit this block and then it immediately turns. So if you're not ready to go immediately, you're gonna miss this platform and just like you're done. You're either gonna have to take a hit. You're either gonna have to take a hit, or you dead. Tricky little jump there. This is the thing. I think it pushes you forward because of like weird X physics stuff. Okay, I think we're done. We blow up the tank. And we're done with this. And now for the first actually kind of hard boss. I mean, I say that like, it's only World 2, but... that was the dog running down the stairs. I wonder if you can hear him jingling. How'd you get up here? Shrug. Tank explosion. Don't you think you're overreacting enough? I totally messed up that sentence, but whatever. I love this thing. It's funny because this created like a little continuity error because they made it like a whole joke name here. Alabasta Montoya de la Goop. But then later in the archive, that's not his name. Or it wasn't before they patched it in. Like they just made it a nickname. Prepare to die. Alright. So the trick with this fight is, oh, this attack. Wait for him to do this attack where you can just jump on him a bunch. This is the opportunity to do a bunch of damage to him. And then he also has this thing where he like slices the screen. It can be a little tricky to get multiple hits on because he tends to like to go on the opposite side of the screen from you. I say it's tricky, like I'm not, you know, already like almost halfway through, but the tricky part is now because Brisket shows up to take up a bunch of real estate. And dealing with her while Alabasta's slashing at you can be tricky. Especially because that attack is pretty bad. But honestly, the rule is to just play it safe and just hang out here. God, fuck. I say that like I didn't just mess it up, but, you know. And, you know, obviously take advantage of the sword waves, because that is the easiest attack to dodge. Or, like, the easiest attack to get hits in, I guess. Ah, fuck! I was not. I honestly was expecting the screen slash. Okay, don't go, because she's gonna get mad. Okay, come on. Am I gonna do this first try or am I gonna die? Stupidly. Yeah! Let's go! I did it first try. Let's go. The thing with the sword waves is that even though it's a great opportunity to do a bunch of damage, it is surprisingly easy because like you can't jump off them infinitely, right? If Alabasta jumps up while you're also bouncing on him, you'll just kind of go through him, and then also the sword waves kind of extend into his body, so you have to be bouncing specifically on like the back end of him, or else you'll still get hit. But yeah, like the trick with this fight really is just play it safe. You can bum rush it if you know what you're doing. Obviously, it's just that, you know, frickin' Bristol Listle over here takes up a lot of screen real estate. She is a big young lass. She ate her veggies and grew up big and strong, you know? Doo-doo. I love this little ditty. I do find it funny that they set up Garrosh to be like a major character, and then he does nothing for the rest of the game. He just hangs out, you know. Obviously, there's the one side quest involving Alabasta, but like that's not even Garrosh. Garrosh just does not care. Hey, Gunner. You can go upstairs, Gunner? He's gonna hang out. When we teleport away and leave them in the dust. I guess we'll go drop off the leak quickly. Oops, I always do. I forget that that's the elevator, not the door. Alright, we'll hand in the leak, and this will probably be a shorter part, because, like, whatever. It feels apt, you know, we did a level, we did a boss. Anyways, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He's a funny guy. You know, all that jazz. That's basically the way of saying, yeah, he's not doing anything for the rest of the game. You know, thinking about it, I wonder how involved setting up the little autoplay here was that makes demo or whatever character you're playing as jump up there. Because obviously each character is going to control differently. And also those, like, rotato things actually, you know, move you because they're, like, from Super Mario Land 2. They do, in fact, move you. Maybe they cheat and just every character plays the same during that cutscene? I don't know. Oh yeah, and then they set up the Pandemona. Pandemona is like such a funny character because she's so dramatic about everything, but then like there's something about the fact that she's so dramatic and then she's just box lady, you know. There's some I forget if they're in the concept art room, but there's some great concept art of her, by the way. Like the you know, props to the artists. They put a lot of, like, Pandemona has some great unused designs. Like, they went in, you know. I do have 11 leaks. Where's the doors I can open? Yeah, because, like, look, these move you and they'll push you off, which doesn't technically make sense, but I guess this game isn't 3D and they didn't want to make that because, you know, reasonable that they don't want to put that in. Is this just the explosion? Oh no, this is just route coins. I'll take the route coins. The funny thing is, yeah, 35 route coins is quite a bit. I think a lot of the route coin rewards are actually a lot lower. And then after Raukow's playthrough, he blew like his entire load on a single pack of cards really early on and like kind of wrecked his economy for the rest of the game. You know, a lot of the common consensus was, okay, let's just put more rock coins everywhere. So most of the totals for a lot of the rock coin amounts went like up a bunch. Like usually like they added like 10 or 15 to a lot of stuff. There's the warehouse. There's the storage room. We'll go here later. I'll wait till like the end of the game. I'll just go through and just give my props to everyone or something. I don't know. Maybe I won't even bother with that because like, honestly, if you want to, you know, give props, just go watch Raukow's video. Mishi's finally selling her costumes. Sup? These are really expensive though, so I'm not gonna buy these right away. Maybe I'll buy them at the end. I know eventually she sells the Egyptian themed outfit, which is really nice looking. I might use that because that's one of the outfits. I don't think Raukow ever actually used that one because technically it's usable. You know, you're forced to use it in the one level, but it's like it's funny that it exists. Where am I going to go? You know, actually, since we're, I will show off the archive. Where's what's his face? Not this one. Where's the one with the characters? The Atlas. Just want to go here for a sec. The cats have absolutely no semblance whatsoever. I have so much nostalgia for this. It's silly because it's probably the least. Like it's such a. I don't know. Like, man. A Super Mario Bros. X thing is like one of those projects. Like it's clear, it's the least impressive project of the Talk House by far. But it's just like, man, I can't help but just feel like, man, you know what I mean? It's weird, because you watch my LP, it feels like I just don't like it at all. And it's like, that's because I was a teenager when I recorded that, and I was a... You know how teenagers are. You don't exactly care about stuff, but also we care about things a lot. It's weird. Man, I forgot how in-depth this is, this guy. I love this guy. It's just that guy that's like, oh god, what even is he? Where, there we go, okay, there's Garish, there's Brisket, yeah, Alabasta Bold. And then Alias says Alabasta Montoya de la Goop. I think that got added in later. I'm like 99% sure they got added later, which I love. That they were just like, oh crap, we added the joke, and now we have to actually like take it seriously. Because like it doesn't make sense otherwise for him to just name himself that and it's not even mentioned here. Anyways. I guess we'll go pass by the card guy. I'll wait to buy cards later, I think. Because there's not that many cards to buy and you'll run out of money really quick. I'll buy the cheap stuff, how about that? How? This showed up for me too! Look at this, this 75 card. You buy this, your economy's ruined for us the game. We'll buy the 5 card. Because I'm pretty sure it's set up so that there's always, it just goes, it like cycles through. The rarer cards show up less often. But once like there's no other cards to show up, it'll always have rare cards show up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It mostly just matters like you'll get the cheaper stuff first, more likely. I'm pretty sure it might actually just be completely random. I have no idea. Anyways, let's go get our free stuff. So he gives us. I love that they get this guy to give the boss cards. It's nice. Brisket and Alabasta. Brisket and Alabasta don't even get their own separate cards. They're just the same person. Not important enough to get their own cards, but like some of the other characters who probably aren't important enough to get their own cards do. That do be how it is though, because it's just, I imagine it's one of those weird cases where it's just the nature of the fact that they're the same boss fights, so it'd be weird to have them as separate boss fights and get their cards separately when that's like doesn't really fit in with the rest of the way it's handled. I guess that'll be it for this part. Yeah, because we got everything in that world. Because whatchamacallit. Now I'm wondering, like, I'm doing one last little like. Was that what I wanted to talk about? I swear. Sometimes I go on tangents that go so far out of the way of what I was originally talking about that I will never remember my original topic again. But that'll be it for this part. Whatever. See you guys later.